So earlier this year, we managed to interview Mrs. Zah, who is this man's wife, and now we've got the opportunity and the honor to understand and to learn about the man who makes us smile, Mr. Oladipo. Thank you so much for coming. And your lady is the pioneer of this event. Could you tell us more about her thinking behind the event?
Oh, thank you. This is a good privilege to be here, though even though I'm a little bit shy. So, the sisters, and Za, I think she's got this vision for girls, for ladies, for women. She wants them to know that they are more than enough, like she kept saying today, because we are in the new generation where women have been told to stay behind. When you are outside, there are some cultures will tell you that because you are a lady, you can do this, you can do that. But the world is changing now. Like you could see now, we've got like the first. I think Tanzania's got the first female president.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It means everything is changing so fast. So it's now getting to make us be reawakened to know that it is not, ladies are not meant to be at the back doors anymore. If us, the men, are not being careful before
Yeah.
you know before you know their speed.
Yeah.
And for a real man, you should not be intimidated by the soft sex of a lady. And that's me. I've just learned to let Za be Za. Be yourself. Go shine. I'm someone who wants to be at the back and see and clap for you to say, well done. And for someone who grew up in the midst of I've got an elder sister, I've got a younger sister, so I'm like a ladies
The middle
person.
child,
So
yeah.
so I've got a younger brother as well,
Okay.
but I'm in the middle of girls. I've got a daughter as well, so I have to be here.
Yeah.
I have to be at the back and just watch how things has been done. And also, having experienced a gathering of more than 5,000 sisterhood like this in South Africa, I'm so happy something like this is coming up in Poland. And again, in this room, I was feeling that energy because there will be more leaders coming out from here.
Yeah.
There will be more women getting their voices outside from this room. There will be great leaders. Some visions are getting built up today from their mind. Like I kept praying at the back to say, maybe this might just be for one person to be there in the next few years to say, again, I got this vision from attending this program. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. And I know last week you were celebrating your daughter's birthday. I saw like the karaoke videos and
Oh,
everything on Zara's story. And I'd want to ask you maybe a more personal question on what do you see your role as a father to a 14-year-old girl child in Poland?
Um, to be real with you, it feels more safer here for us for raising a child. And again, you could see us every Sunday. We don't let the child be. You have to be in church because we grew up in church. I think growing up for myself, I used to think church is my house because you just find my mom. You might be sleeping in your house around 9, 10 p.m. Then 6 a.m. you're already in church. You'll be wondering, how did I get here? So growing up in church, we used to tell Allah to say, in this house is just God and God. There's no option. There's no peer pressure. There's nothing. You have to be in church. You have to be raised a Christian. Not only a Christian, a believer. You have to trust in God. Find you can trust in us as the parents. And again, you have to trust in God. And there's this good passage they used to train us from home to say, when the Bible says, train up a child the way it should go. And when it grows, it will not depart from it. So it's amazing training up the child. And again, while you are training them in God's way, at the same time, you want them to be kids they are. Because this generation is changing. They want to Google, they want to see what are my peers doing. So you want to balance life. That's why you could see them go do karaoke. I didn't have opportunity of having karaoke for my birthday. So at their age, if that is what they want and they are not going outside real life or outside Christianity, you won't do karaoke and do something that is now leading you into
Like astray.
Yeah. So we're there. We're behind the karaoke. So people might not see us, but we're there waiting from the beginning to the end.
You're the one who held the light
We
for them
held
to shine.
to shine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's how it is.
And I think that's quite amazing because it's one thing that I say with African fatherhood, usually it's like the dad provides and it's done. But then from what I see from you, you mentioned with karaoke, you mentioned with you even being here, you carry the light wherever they go. So if they decide to go for karaoke, you're there. For church, you're there. For Poland, you're there. So where did that come from? Is it something that grew on you naturally, or it's how you're raised?
I think I would say how I'm being raised, because I could remember that my dad, my mom were there, but my dad never left space to say, because you're a mother, this is your role, you must go cooking. It's so amazing. I love cooking at home. I wash
Oh,
dishes
wow.
as I am.
Oh.
It doesn't make me less of a man. It makes me being supportive. I cook. We will play. If my daughter is there now, if we start the handshake and the whole stuff, you're just going to be smiling. We
Oh,
got
wow.
a proper handshake. We got time to be serious. We've got time to say this is time for school. This is time for bed without argument. But we've got time to play. We go to gym together.
Oh, wow.
Because my dad was present, he's still present. If I check my phone, and maybe I called me like 2 3 times to say, "Are you fine?" I learned cooking from my dad, not from my mom,
Oh, wow.
because he loved to cook, he loved to wash clothes, he loved to do the laundry, do all those things. So growing up, I felt, okay, the world is changing. You just have to be there as a father. If you're not there as a man, you just want to be. Fall in love. Let me give a funny joke. I saw something on Instagram. Was it a few days ago? It says, do you know why some men suffer at their old age? It's because they were being straight with their kids when the kids were growing. They were not there. You might be providing. It is not enough for you only to provide. You should be present as
Present.
well.
So to provide and to be present. And Mr. Oladipo said we don't have a lot of time, but I really enjoyed this conversation because obviously everyone knows, but Mr. Oladipo is there, but you have to speak to him to get to know him. And finally, we've had that honor and that opportunity to do so. And thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
We really enjoyed this. You're doing you're an amazing stencil for us younger men to follow, because you are a present, you're a providing, and you're a loving father who leads the women in his life through Christ, which is what we need at this moment in time. So thank you so much, Mr.
Thank you.
Oladipo.
That's a
This has been The Smoke That Thunders Off Air, and goodbye.
Thank you.